Hey, what's going on, everyone? Dan the Glassman here, watching the Glassman's World, and we're just doing a late night session real quick to make some more balloons. So today was opening day over at the Balloon Fiesta, the 51st edition of Balloon Fiesta, Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta. So we were set up with Polar Dawn. We launched at Dawn Patrol, which went up about 6 a.m. right after the drone show. That was really cool. And it was a very good day. We had a flight. Our crew captain went up in the balloon today with our pilot. Got an excellent flight of 3 hours, I believe. Extremely long flight. Really good. And had an even crazy, exciting, rocky landing. So she definitely got her money's worth. And so yeah, it was a really good day. Anytime that you can land the balloon and load it up safely and be able to show up the next day is a good day. So while we were out there, I went live a couple times. I tried to capture the drone show. I tried to capture the early morning dawn patrol. And you know what? I don't know if my signal is bad out there or what, but the video quality is horrible. And I don't know if I can go live for you guys out there. I may have to just capture some video here and there and maybe just document it all through photography. I'm really not sure. I'd love to capture it all live more so, but I really need to figure out what's going on. How can I actually get a better quality footage out there? I don't know if they've knocked out the signal where you just can't go live out there as well. I remember last year I was having issues with going live there. Anywhere else I can go live. But in Balloon Fiesta on the field, for some reason it's like a dead spot out there. So I do apologize to all of you because I've been promising that I'd create a nice live footage, and on day one, it was mediocre. But you still can see what we're all about, what we're doing, what Dawn Patrol looks like, what Polar Dawn looks like. There was 11 balloons that went up today. You can still see a really good show, but the camera, I need better quality or something. When I first got my camera, it was beautiful, high quality, and now I don't know what's up with it. I don't know if I've just bogged down the memory so much that now I can't even use it to go live. Which I don't know why that would mess with the memory if I'm not recording the video. If we're live and we're just streaming, I would think that you wouldn't need all that. I didn't think it'd be that thing. But it is what it is. I don't know why I can't go live out there. I'll try again tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So right now I got a special request of a red, gold, and green balloon here. So hopefully this one comes out real nice, just the way they like it. Alright, so right now I'm adding the, what do we call these? The gourds? I always call them columns, but I believe they're called the gourds. How many gourds does your balloon have? I believe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm really tired, guys. So I've been going for all night on 2 hours sleep. Blue glass last night before going to bed. Made a few more, which I didn't get rid of those balloons today. So I made these two boo balloons that are basically they're pink with brown top, and when they inflate, they look like boobs. I believe the balloon is called Boobalina, and I've been requested a special request to make those for one of the crew members. We ran into them last year on one of the flights when I was up with Rick, and as we were coming down landing, we had this huge cheering squad coming from like across the street where we were, and then next thing you know, you just see these people come running after us, and then we find out that it was the crew from Boogalina, and they were watching us coming down, doing this crazy tree topping. I think our pilot was using the trees as a way to slow us down and to brace us for a hard landing. And actually, it wasn't that bad of a landing, if I remember correctly. And we may have dragged a little bit, but I don't think it was that bad at all. So yeah, that was really cool to meet the different crew members from Boogalina that year. Or what was it, last year? I think it was last year, just last year. Alright, so we twisted up the red, gold, and green here. Almost like the roster colors, but without the black. Alright, so now we're going to adhere the loop to the top of this one here. And then we're going to stretch it out. And this will be the first one for the evening. I don't know how many I'm going to make because I'm already really tired. Like I said, I'm going off of 2 hours sleep last night and then waking up really early and crewing for Dawn Patrol at the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta for our Polar Dawn team here, as you can see. And yeah, it was really fun. We had a lot of people today, a lot of hands on deck. We had a lot of help. Okay, so after this one, so this one's a globe. This one's pretty much rounded here. And after we do this one, then I was requested to make some flat ones. And I know that I need more flat ones. We haven't had any flat ones in a while. So I need to make some more of those. Alright, so we're in 12 minutes in. Almost done with this one. Although I already drew the colors on before going live, so it's probably more closer to 15 minutes already. You know, one thing too, a lot of people notice that the balloons have been a lot bigger this year. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Some people might find it to be a little bit bulky and a little large to wear. And some people like that, you know, they like to have something really big and large. But they're not like, not super large or anything like that. Alright, so right now what I'm doing is I'm pulling down the bottom of the balloon here to create where the skirting is, and then we can attach the gondola here. Just pop a little clear glass in between. And that's just to give it that little bit of an empty space in between the gondola and the balloon itself. I don't think you'll be able to see the red, gold, and green yet because it's got to cool down quite a bit. Man, I'm feeling so tired. I can tell. This is hard to do right now for me. Will he make it? As long as I don't drop anything. One thing I noticed is this stuff here is way in the way. Just put that there. Keeps getting in the way. Alright, let's make a couple flat ones here. And the flat ones here, they take a little bit of time. Oh, I see we got Michael Coles watching. How you doing? Award winner, trophy winning glass balloon. That's right. So I really wish that I could show off these ribbons here that I won and somehow take them to the balloon fiesta. But then I'm worried that they'll get trampled on, they'll get all smashed in the chase vehicles, and yeah, we can't have any of that. So I got to keep them safe. Okay, what colors are we going to use here? We got a blue, cobalt 4. Oh yeah, you know what? I actually wanted to try this out. I did want to see what this kind of silvery gray looks like and how it works, because I don't remember it. It's been a while since I've used it. I don't know if it bubbles or what. It doesn't look like it actually. Looks like a nice color there. Alright, we're going to do one line like that. And then I don't know if this is black. Do one line like that. And these are going to be the flat back style. So we don't need as much color. And then we do the same thing that we always do, just heat them up, twist them up. So today has been a really long day for me. So went to bed finally at 1 o'clock in the morning. Had my alarm set for 3 a.m. Got up, got ready. Luckily, last night I stayed up getting all of my stuff ready and packed and together, so I didn't have to look around at 3 a.m. for anything. I already had it all ready to go. So then I just got up, got ready, got in the ride, and waited for my ride to get here, then jumped in with my ride, and we made it over to the meeting area, met up with everyone. We almost ran ran down the Arroyo, this ditch, this embankment. If you don't know about it, that is very scary and dangerous. You know, some of us driving in didn't even realize that there was anything there. That you could have just fallen in, like 20 feet in or something. I don't know how deep it was, 10 feet, 15. So that was exciting in the morning. And then got to the balloon fiesta park, started working right away, 5 a.m. We got the balloon all unloaded. Got the balloon up in the air at 6 a.m. We got to see the drone show right before we went up. Flew for 3 hours, so that means that I didn't fly, or I was chasing, so we were chasing for 3 hours. And the individual who got to fly had a really awesome, amazing flight today, beautiful flight. And extremely long. 3 hours is a good flight. So that was really awesome that our cruise chief was able to get that in today. Alright, so we just got that silver, and I don't know if it's a black or if it's just a dark cobalt. So we're going to find out. So now I got to take it off the front of this here. Take this little piece of glass, which will become the balloon here. We're going to pull it off the rod. Man, I am so tired. I feel like I'm going to fall asleep right now. I'm only going to be able to make a couple of these, and I don't really know what style is going to sell or like what I should do. I'm fading fast here, guys. Getting tired. When I round this front area here, this will make a lens, a really nice lens in the front. Hopefully we're not running out of propane or anything here. Seems like my flame went really tight on me there, but it could just be that I'm tired and I'm not really seeing what's going on properly here. Is it going tighter on me? I can't tell. But if it is, we'll find out here soon enough. Oh, that's a cool spiral right there. Alright, so now you can see it's all rounded on the front right there, flat on the back. Spiral came out really nice, huh? The one thing I like about these flatback styles, they come out, it's an abstract piece of art. That's the one thing I love about artwork is when I do something extremely abstract and, just playing with colors and design and shape. You can come up with some really cool stuff. Alright, so there's the balloon right there. Now we just got to put the loop on top. Okay. So yeah, today was a pretty successful day. We got out there, we flew, like I was saying, for 3 hours. And after we flew, every time we go flying, and we always come back into the field, and we get to watch the rest of the balloons and the pilots and crews all work and do their job. And then we go and we tailgate, we go hang out with other different balloonists, other different pilots that our pilot knows, and just go and meet people from all over the world, and just go have a little conversation, see how their day is going, things like that. So yeah, we went around and met some people, and had a great flight. And then after the tailgating, then I had to get home, get everything unpacked, everything I had. Then I needed to repack my gear to grab some things and go work some more for another 3 hours straight. I was like, oh man, I'm going to be exhausted. I'm going to be so exhausted tomorrow. Already, day 2. Woo! Alright, that kiln's been on for a while. How hot is that? Alright, yeah. About 1,000 degrees right now already. Alright, we're going to try to make a couple more. I'm going to see how long I'm going to last here. I'm passing out. I'm going to start falling asleep on the torch. I've actually done that. Like, I was sitting here spinning glass, and all of a sudden I'm all like, whoa, don't fall asleep in the flame. Maybe I can make at least 3 or 4 of these real quick, the flat ones. That first one's a custom order, so that one's going to go to a friend. I do have other orders. Actually, I've got like an order of 10 of one balloon. And I just need to figure out if I have those colors. And once I figure out if I have the colors or not, then there's a whole nother big order right there. 10 of them, guys. So that'll be really nice. I just sold 8 of them today. At a really good deal. I'm not even going to tell y'all what the deal is because I'm selling these at $40 each. And I might be able to do a little bit better of a deal for those of you who buy in bulk, like I did today. But it was a very good day, very successful day. Definitely. All right. Just going to start picking up colors and start spiraling things. Going to add colors and spin them. Just going to create these spiral balloons here. What's cool is that you don't need too much color. You just need a little bit right on the very end here. So they go almost quicker, but then not. Because then you got to flip them around. You got to change the axis. So you think you're going to be making these quick, and then no. Still takes the same amount of time as all the others have been. Alright, so we just get this all nice and hot. I'll melt it here. And then we're going to grab it in the center. Spin these up here. I really need to bring that card actually into the studio here. The card that I want to remake or replicate, it's a balloon card, and I got that on Friday the day before, well, yesterday. Today's Saturday. Gosh, so yesterday morning, I went chasing balloons on my bike, found some at a school at Mesa Elementary, and then found out that one of the balloons, Plum Fancy, is owned by a guy that I know from Crazy Fool, from a local band here, and a couple other bands. What is it? The Blue Hornets, I believe, and someone else. And then also that order, they want 10 balloons, 10 glass balloons of their one balloon made. They have like one or two other balloons that they might order, and also one of the females wants earrings. I'm like, well, yeah, eventually. Oh man, there's so many different things to do to make. Quite amazing. You know, this one's almost big enough to be a globe. I think it's a little too big to become a flat one. I'm going to turn this one into a globe, guys. I added a little bit too much color. It needs to be shorter than that for it to work out. So this right here, I'm adding the gourd basically. Is that what they're called, gourds? That doesn't sound right to me right now. I'm tired. But this is what I call ballooning it out. So before it was just a nice round pendant, nice and smooth, until you actually add the clear glass over it and create the ridges, which gives it its unique balloon, hot air balloon quality or look. One more here. Cool. Alright, so now we're just going to melt it down, smash it. So the trick is to melt it more to the center and bottom than all the way up top. And then you can mash all our glass together without flattening the top. You want to keep that top nice and solid, but then you want to be able to push all this glass together into itself and really make it all rounded. I get really tired here. I feel my eyes trying to shut on me. I only made one flat one. I said I was going to try to make 3 or 4. I'm not going to make it. I'm so tired. At least I'll have one, huh? Sorry guys, I went quiet on you here. I think my day is done. I think I'm so tired. I don't have any energy to even speak to y'all tonight. Just leaving you guys alone. Go ahead and have a conversation amongst yourselves. Good. The cricket. Okay. I'm going to take this one off here. Okay, we're going to flame cut this one off. I don't know if I can keep going. I was really hoping to switch these up into a flat back though. These colors here, the red and the yellow. Red and yellow, orange and yellow, blue and yellow. Oh, and then someone wanted pink and purple. They said bring back some pink and purple. Or no, actually it wasn't. It was purple and turquoise. Purple and turquoise. Would be a nice color combo. So this one's a little bit smaller than the ones I've been making this season, but it's still a really, really good size. Alright, where's the gondola color? I'm not even going to add clear glass in between this one, because there's already enough clear glass there. You don't really need to. Well, I don't really need to. Okay. Just like that. Bam. Beautiful balloon, all ready to go. Alright, let's get this one into kiln. I'm really determined. I'm gonna pick up the glass and make it happen. So if I can keep a pretty good consistency here, I can have a pretty successful week of making glass balloons and then selling them throughout the week. This is just to, friends of our pilot, individuals that we speak with online. I'm not really like walking around trying to sell my balloons to anyone and everyone. If they see them and they ask me about them, then yes, they're definitely welcome to purchase one or to give me a donation for one. Suggested donation, of course. Right, we're gonna definitely keep this short. Short. Cool. Alright, that's definitely shorter. And usually when they're shorter, they twist up a lot quicker here. So we'll see how that works. Alright, twist up the color. And depending on how much of a spiral, you can either leave it open or twist it really tight. So, as the artist, you have all control of how that's going to look. Okay, so now we're going to melt this down, but then we're going to smash it to make it flat. Oh man, there goes my eyes again. Hey, we've been going for 45 minutes, so that's pretty good. That's not bad. I figured maybe we can go an hour. I don't know, this is hard. I'm sleepy. Alright, so this is a good amount of color here. Right on the very tip. Like 0.5 millimeter to 3 millimeter worth of color on that tip there. I'm going to smash it down. And we get our disc here, which will then become the makings of a hot air balloon. We just got to cut this off the end here. Got a punchy on this in the back here. Watch, now that I'm going to shut down the stream here, we stop streaming, everyone's going to come in. Is that how it works? I believe we have one spectator watching here. We have one individual. I believe Michael Colton's still here watching. Alright, so now we're going to cut it off without falling asleep. pull that whole chunk off right here. Then we round this up. You know what would be cool is one day being at Balloon Fiesta Park, if I could have like just one day out of the week where instead of crewing the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, maybe they want to sponsor me or somehow get me involved with the event where I start making glass balloons, and we can have so many made that maybe we figured out a real simple, quick way on how to make them all. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I got so tired right there. Like, what was I just saying? I just like fell asleep in mid-sentence right there.
Hi.
I'm falling asleep over here on the torch.
Don't fall asleep. Come get off the horse. When you're making your favorite balloon.
You're making your favorite balloon?
No. I want you to make a glass balloon for that.
A glass balloon?
Yeah, a glass balloon for you. He saw the new balloon. And then he saw the baby Yoda balloon. Yeah. And we saw the baby dinosaur balloon.
Oh, you see it on the news?
Yeah, the baby dinosaur is new.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go for Bruno? Alright, bye. Love you. Good night. I'm gonna go to bed soon too, because I'm tired, guys. Alright, but look at that spiral, guys. Look at that. Bam! Red and yellow. That one's gonna look cool. Yeah, I'm so tired, guys. Alright, let's get this hooked up here. I don't know if I can do one more. I think I'm done, guys. I think I'm going to have to let you go. I'm all talking over here, and then I'm like losing track of my words. It's going to be funny to see what I was even talking about. I don't even remember. Like, what? What are you saying? I don't know. Okay, we're just going to attach this loop here. Make it nice and secure. Yeah, there you go. That loop's a little crooked. I'm going to push it over some. There you go. Nice and straight right there. You gotta always clean up the punty at the back here. Alright. Another one down. There's only 2 flat ones though. Got 2 flat ones. I'm not gonna. Oh. I think we're gonna have to just stop. Call it a night. I'm so tired. I need to get some sleep, guys. I need to get my beauty rest here. No, but seriously, I'm tired, guys. I really do need to get some sleep. Um, I should try to make myself one of those. I don't have any more of my crutches. Yeah, see that? Cut it and snap it. Alright, so what I need to do, hold on, is I want these little, uh, little choppers, I forget what you call these things. Yeah, I think I can heat it up like that, do one end and then the other. These are pretty quick and easy to make. And they don't have to go in the kiln, so I'm not too worried about that. But I don't want to be dropping stuff like that. Drop it while it's hot. Literally. Alright, here, let's just use the tool. Alright, there we go. Let's heat up the end here. Nice and round it. And then I'm going to open up the other end here. Which I don't know if I needed to do that part first. I don't remember how I make these. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, it's that way. Okay, so now I need to heat up this tip here. Yeah, so then you just heat up the tip like that. Make sure you got it nice and tight there. Cool. We are almost there. Cool. So there's a little gardenia glass tip there. And I believe I had a second piece here, didn't I? Yeah. So this one's cut on both sides, so that's how they normally are. But that one I had to pull a little bit. So when they're already cut on both sides, it's so much simpler. There's one end. I'll flip it over real quick. And then the other side is a lot easier to just clean that up. And then you just fire polish it real quickly. That way it's just not sharp on the edges. Yeah. Alright, so we got a couple of new crutches, guys. You know, one thing I've always wanted to do is make like an orange or an amber colored crutch. So that way when it's under the paper, and it actually looks like, kind of yellowish like a cigarette. So then that way it's all concealed. It looks really cool like that. Alright, well the kiln's almost up to temperature here, 1065. Do I want to try to make one more? It's been 1 hour. We go an hour and 10 minutes. Why not? Let's try to make this happen. Let's see. Hour and 3. Let's see how long these take. You know what? We might as well just do the purple and teal. I'm going to make sure I have enough color on this one. go this steel here. Make it with a super light steel. Alright, this will be a first that I've done, purple and teal. I have not done this color combo yet this year. Alright, we're going to melt this all down, get it all rounded. We're going to add the gourd. I keep on saying it's a gourd. I think it's a gourd. We'll balloon it out. We'll make it look real good. So it is getting close to being all melted down. Okay, the kiln is probably at the right temperature now. So that's the one reason why I did this, was to give ourselves a little bit more time with that kiln. Only one more, guys. Alright, last line there. Or last gourd, or last whatever you want to call it. And get this all melted down here. And get this all ballooned out. So as you can see, it's all elongated. See that? It's kind of like the way a racer would look. But then I heat up the center of it here. And I use the top, because the top is all solid. I'm not putting the heat to that top. Now I'm pushing it down and making it go from like a racer to now it's more rounded. See that? Just a little bit more here. And we get the loop on it. Alright, I'm just going to shape this right. And I think we're going to finally call it a day. Or a night. Or 2 days. So this time is it. Already the next day. Boom. Alright, let me just cut this off. We got the purple and teal. And call it a day after this one here. I really do need to get some sleep. I have no idea what time it is. But if it's midnight, then that means I get 3 hours sleep. And if it's any time after midnight, then I'm getting less than 3 hours sleep. That's all I know. Okay, you guys. Gonna finish this gondola here. Take it off of the punchy. Clean up the punchy mark. Drop this in the kiln, and we're calling it a night, guys. I am needing my sleep. I'm happy that I got some of these made. I'll still be able to move a few of these tomorrow. Alright, you guys, there it is. That's the last one for the evening. I'm done. I'm tired. That kiln is definitely hot enough that we can turn it directly off. We don't have to wait for it to reach a temperature at all. Oh my gosh. My eyes hurt. Okay. I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I'm Dan the Glass Man. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Dawn Patrol. We'll be out there 5 a.m. on the field, so if you want to get out there and meet us, you got to be probably in line by 4 o'clock in order to be out on field by 5 a.m. to come over and hang out with us between the 5 and 6 a.m. hour. Come watch the drone footage with us, and or the drone show, and then also watch Dawn Patrol all line up and get set up. All right. Well, you guys have a good evening. Let me see. Do I have one? Oh, I thought maybe I had one of our balloon cards to share. I need to bring out one of our cards, and then you guys can see it. But other than that, I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys have a good evening. Love and blessings. We'll see you in the morning.